Raising fund after Accelerator program was not difficult.
Transactions wise, we have grown about 35 times. Team size wise, we have grown over 8 times. So pretty massive scale up, I would say.
Having a mentor in my life changed the way how I look at business differently. Yeah, I'm Dian, CEO and co-founder of House Enterprise. So what we do, we streamline operational time attendance to help company to move to digital. We streamline the whole attendance system where it's a 7 days job, it turns to a 15 minutes job.
Hi, my name is Tinesh. I'm the CEO and co-founder of La Pasa. So La means the in Spanish, Pasa means market in Malay. La Pasa is just like that, a B2B marketplace, but for businesses to buy from. The most valuable thing I've learned is to not assume, I think. We have assumed a lot of things. We have built products or features that we think people need, but then later found out they don't.
Time after time, there's always challenges, right, that comes in, and always have an open mind. No ideas is a bad idea to begin with.
So what I liked best about the NEXEA program was us, the co-founders, we could only push ourselves to a certain extent. But standing there in front of the mentors and NEXEA gave us a lot more push than we had previously.
So the mentors actually help us in validating our business to how do we approach to the right market and really focusing on what we need to do.
I never understood mentorship before I got into the program with NEXEA itself. One of my weaknesses has always been that I can't really focus on one point, but really how it helped me was having somebody to look at you, observe you from a third view, and telling you what's right and what's wrong really helped us.
Having a mentor in my life changed the way how I look at business differently.
I think they changed how I looked at things first and foremost before things changed in the startup, which eventually led the startup itself to be ultra focused.
Well, having Alex in helping us in tech, Kotlun, Peter, Artin, helping us in sales and marketing, all of them from NEXEA Accelerator program, that helps us to validate our business, to push for further heights on how to improve our business better.
So I have two mentors from NEXEA. I've got Alan and Peter, and they've got very different strengths. Alan has always been able to point out the lowest point in any entrepreneur's life, meaning he is able to pick out when things are tough and tell us that it's all right. And Peter, on the other hand, is able to look at the weaknesses. So he'll always point out and say, you're not focusing, focus on the right things. Putting you in a spot or making you uncomfortable makes you do greater things. Raising funds has always been tough because what we're trying to do is we're trying to make the corporates change the way they buy, right? So big dreams, big aspirations.
Well, after the Accelerator program, I wouldn't say it's difficult to raise funds. NEXEA has get us ready to be investment ready. Very grateful with what NEXEA corporate partners have helped us with, helping us going up to the next level on fundraising.
What NEXEA was able to do was get us to focus on the right things, matrices. Traction is key, so they sort of focus us in the right direction there, which made it easier.
Raising fund after Accelerator program was not difficult. There was a lot of referrals from corporate partners as well. Those really got us ready and all set up to raise funds.
So opening doors was very unexpected to us, and we got our two largest clients today through Peter.
So with that whole 3 months program itself, it increased our multiple to 2 to 3 times in that short span of 2 to 3 months.
Transactions wise, we have grown about 35 times. Team size wise, we have grown over 8 times. So pretty massive scale up, I would say, within the span of 24 months.
So after the whole Accelerator program has ended, we still meet once a month, having Alex, Kotlun, both of them still continues to support us in sales and marketing to improve our tech, to find out what's the other problems that we have through the journey.
I would recommend startups to work with mentors and VCs. Mentors are able to point out what you're doing well and not. VC is an obvious reason you need money to grow, and startups who think that they can bootstrap all the way are not wrong. Certain startups need funds.
I would definitely recommend startups to work with the mentors. Well, that whole process of validating a business, making sure you're focused on the right thing, on the right market, that is very important for a startup to start with, to understand the market itself.